Hey guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and this is going to be a bank stats and ports video because I haven't done one of like these in a long time. Normally I just do bank and stats, but ports is pretty important and I'm fairly far in it. But first, let's see. I think we're going to get divination level. Possibly I'm 45 at the moment. That will get me to 46. There we go. So 46 while I'm recording this. I'm not sure when it'll be uploaded, so I might be higher by then. But I've pretty much just only been doing divination whenever I log on. I'm not like no lifing or anything. I haven't been losing sleep over it. But just whenever I play, I have been on divination. Actually, I just came back from holiday, so I was so tired yesterday. I slept like 14 hours, so massive XP waste there, I know, but yeah, I should just kind of more casually do it. I think I haven't logged off. Actually, no, I have logged off fairly recently, so let's check the high scores. I am rank 14, oh not 14, 17,000 in the world, so yeah, it's not the greatest or anything, but I'm not really trying. So I'll just do this invent. And let's talk about the skills first. So it's looking pretty good. The goal of 80, I'm kind of there. Like, let's see, I've got mining. I did actually get a level yesterday. Well, let's count how many I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 skills to get to 80. It's not too hard because like mining and I think there was one more. Oh yeah, fishing are essentially there already. The others are fairly quick. I mean, you've got fletching, that's not too slow. Thieving's pretty quick. Cooking, pretty much all the Bibles I've got banked already except for farming, which I should probably buy fairly soon. Some of them are quite slow, but like we got rune crafting, it's just quite slow. Divination obviously is very slow, but the rest of them, they're not too bad, and like they're either buyable, so that's all okay. So in terms of total XP, it's kind of glitched at the moment, you can't really see it, but I've got the counter up here. So one of them is max, which means it's 240 mil XP. The other is on, let's say 31 mil XP, because I've got like 2 mil or so not on the counter, so we're on about, I mean, around 240 mil XP or so. So obviously, like, I'm far away from max or anything. I've got quite a lot of XP over some skills. Like my highest is 31.5. No, not, it's 40.1 mil. Constitution is my highest. Just other skills as well, like herb law is almost 14 mil. I do actually want to get to 14 mil at some point. Maybe I'll make some more overloads someday. But let's get into the bank. We'll start off with this tab, and actually first, let's see what I'm wearing. Okay, this is my outfit I just bought. It is actually full Gothics, which I really like Gothics, to be honest. There's also full Zamorak and Zara. Basically, when I came back to playing in 2012, I quit for like 4 or 5 years. I came back with full Gothics in the bank, and like back then in like 06, if you had full Gothic, Zara or Zami, you were like a complete beast. That's like who you kind of looked up to back then, because it was like Gothics was mil, Zami was 2 mil, and Zara was 3 mil, I think. And like that was my ultimate aim, which I did actually achieve, and it was worth 1 mil back then. And so I decided I've got enough money. I thought I'd just buy it back again. It looks pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, the old look also was really nice, but you never see people with this anymore. I think it's more free to play. Would probably have this maybe, but I quite like it, so I'm just going to keep it for a while. It's like my skinning outfit, I guess. But let's get into the bank. So I've got some random stuff down here, which I'm never going to use. This is some Squill of Fortune stuff, so I'll destroy some of this. There we go. Oh, you can't even reclaim it, but it's all summoning stuff, which obviously I'm 99 in, so I'm never going to use. And yeah, actually quickly on my skills, like I've maxed out combat and slayer, so those are all my 99s there. But so yeah, bank. First tab is just that tab everyone has. It's the junk tab. Nothing in here is really important. I rarely actually get stuff in here. It's just a random tab. The next two tabs are the ones that if I go on my bank, this is where I'm going to be. So this is the combat tab, and actually if I should put everything back in, this is the combat tab. So I've got all three styles in here of stuff I'm going to use. Got runes, tellies, kind of like just God War stuff. Tons of like different rune tellies, all that ceremonial. Then all my gear that I would use. So we've got all three of the Tharadomins, like amulet set. Obviously the full Torva for melee, Gano for mage, and Carols for range. I'm not really much of a ranger or major, so the gear's not fantastic or anything. I mainly just melee. So yeah, I mean, this is the main tab. This is worth the most. Actually, I guess I can show you kind of a bank value a bit later. But yeah, this is like this is the main tab I've got here. So it's where most of the wealth is. Now we've got these. No, actually, I was wrong. It's not these two tabs. It's these two tabs. The next tab is just my skill cape tab. I've got 10 skill capes, all aligned in order of when I achieve them. I normally keep Slayer on because Slayer is like one of the best capes, same as summoning. That is a really rare cape and it's hard to get, so I do like those two. Got my milestone capes, which I can't actually wear these three at the moment because my divination, oh no, I can wear the 40 ones. These two, divination's too low. Got some fire capes, got some Tokar cows, one's a bank spacer really, and got some Avas. This is the second main tab. This is kind of like the potions and summoning thing. So we got those pack yaks, unicorns, got some steel titans even though they're useless. Collected rocktail soups, need to buy some more rocktails, and then just loads of different potions. Got like the mixed up doses, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, 1.3, almost 1.4k overloads. I'm not really planning to make any for a while. I used to have 2k, but I've used quite a lot since then. But they're definitely worth getting, and like I made back way more than what it cost so far, and I haven't even used them all. So obviously they're one of the best potions in the game. Next tab, this is kind of just like the sort of the useless gear tab. I don't really want to throw anything away. Got all my defenders, which are useless, but they're nice to have, I guess. Just random gear in here like void stuff, Karazi. Got the Batwing and a Polypore for Warband. Slayer Helm is in here because I've maxed out Slayer, no need for that. And Cannon, again, maxed out Slayer, I'm not really going to use that. Just other random stuff as well. This one is skilling. Still got my charms and everything. That is 9k crimsons past 99 summoning, that is crazy. And 2.4k blues, that's all from doing Slayer, because I maxed out Slayer after summoning, so it's a lot from Slayer. Also just bossing in general. Random like farming, construction. These are the stuff I got banked here as well. So I got some fishing stuff here. I've got 90 smithing banked. That is 80 cooking. Thread is just for crafting, which I've done. Construction, that is 80 construction banked. I feel that's a lot of planks. There might be more, but I'm not quite sure. Wow, random lobster. I got some pendants. Actually, that's my prismatic. I think when divination is like boostable kind of thing, or you can actually use lamps and that kind of thing on it, I'll probably make a divination pendant and use it on that. Fletching, just that's just the bows, urns. This is 99 fire making and 80 fletching banked, so I'm doing maples for for fire making and fletching, so that goes into the same pile. This is just the costume tab. It's decent. I actually worked out my account was made in May of 2006, and so I should have like a ton of holiday items in here, but I think I've destroyed most of them probably. I don't have like any of the cool ones like the Easter ring or stuff like that, which is a shame. But yeah, that's when my account was made, so it's like it's over 7 years at the moment. I've had this account for, so that's pretty cool. I got my 5-year cape closing on the 10-year one, I guess. Yes, that's just the costume stuff. And this is the Armadillo drop log tab. We haven't really done this in a while again, but it's all here. This isn't included in like my bank price check. So the next thing is ports quickly. So in terms of ports, I'm doing pretty well. I've got most of the crew that I want. I'm upgrading my captains currently, getting them all to like the 10k ones. I've got 6 of each of the crew for the last region. I've also got 1 Oxhead and Horseman, horse space rather, because I can never get them. I never roll them for some reason, so I've just got bureaucrats and a judge of dice for the rest. I've got random golem, and a merchant. So this is pretty much the crew. I actually want more of these Oxhead and Horseface. In terms of ships, I've actually got 4 now. I bought the 4th one today, so that was quite cool. And upgrades, I'm getting there. Like I need to upgrade this one. I think done the office. I haven't done this one yet, but I did this one today. I also did this one today, and I've pretty much like got a lot of the other stuff. I'm working on Chariot at the moment, just so I can like finish getting some of these stuff and the other ones. Then I'll go on Jade, and then once I've got like enough Jade and Chariot for every upgrade, then I'll just focus on stainless steel once again. So yeah, that's just what ports is doing. I guess that is pretty much the whole of ports. Let's see, just yeah, ports management. I've got the full Tetsu. I put the scroll to focus on this one, but I never actually do scroll missions at the moment. I'm just focused on like upgrading everything, getting the plate. I haven't got a plate mission in a while, but hopefully I can get one soon. And I guess that's all ports. I'm going to pause the video there. I'll go like get everything from my bank. I can price check, repair everything, and I'll come back and do. Okay, so I've got everything that's worth any value in my invent here. My bank's like, it's not amazing compared to like Michael's. It's like 1.2 bill, but it is pretty good. Like the thing is, people don't realise it is quite easy to make money. That is the thing. So I'll start off doing like sort of the smaller stuff. Like yeah, it's really easy. Once you got the stats, it's not hard to come by money. That's the thing you got to remember. So yeah, my bank, like it's nothing amazing, but I mean it is good. So I have actually spent some money to like repair everything, which is why I'm down like 2 mil now. But that is like 111 mil, just sort of like the mini stuff. I mean, look at some of those supplies. That's like, it's like 50 mil smithing, 32 mil fire making supplies. So that's quite cool. And just sort of the bigger stuff we'll put in now. So all the Torva goes in, and that's actually going to go in. There we go. And the cash, that is 619 mil. I mean, what you do have to remember as well is like obviously pretty much everything I do now is for skills. Like most of the money I put into skills, and like the money I've already put into skills is like 400 mil herb lore, like 200 mil prayer, like 100 mil summoning as well. So I mean, I've spent a lot of money, and as you can see, I've got like close to like closing on 100 mil just for skills as well, like I bought. So that is pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not really buying combat gear, to be honest. But yeah, that is basically my bank, 620 mil. Like I said, it is, I mean, it's a pretty nice bank, but it could be better. I just really want to skill at the moment. But I hope you guys enjoyed this bank stats and ports video, and I'll see you next time.